Hey guys, Christian here, and today I'm going to be doing a motivational video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to not stop improving your life and why you shouldn't stop improving. Once you start improving, just don't stop, because it's just like a keep the ball rolling thing. You want to keep it going. You want to continue to improve. You want to continue to do better once you start implementing these good habits in your life. Once you start involving yourself with these good people, it's just like something that is good for you, you know, just to like how do I say that? Just to like do better in life, right? You just want to continue to improve, and the ways you can do that is simply by fixing up your habits that you have now, by like taking the time to read books or drink water or do any of that stuff that will make your life just a little bit better, you know. But like every day, just like add in something else, do something that will improve yourself. You don't have to do great every single day, but just continue improving, and eventually you'll end up finding the people who like are in that same type of group, and those people will be around you because that's what you involve yourself in, is that type of niche, that type of like thing where it allows you to do the things that you want to do like normally, like whether it's working out or doing yoga or reading or anything like that. Like, let's say you're in a library all the time or you're in a gym all the time. When you're in those places, you're going to find the people that have the same goals, but normally you most likely wanted to build up yourself first, and always build up yourself. You always want to do that. You should always be your first priority. I cannot stress that enough, and I will say that all the time. You should always be your first priority. There should never be anyone who is like above you in your priority list. You should always be number one, because when you turn around and you look, there is not always going to be someone there. But now, when you go look in a mirror, you're going to see yourself every single time, right? And that person that you see in that mirror, that is who you're always leaning back on, because there is never going to be someone there all the time. Like, never. Even if you are, like, scared of being alone, you're just going to have to get used to it, because, to be honest, it may take time to do that, but there is no other way. Everybody's going to be alone at some point in their life. Maybe some people are more alone than others. Maybe some people are less alone than others. But generally, the better person you are, eventually you will end up gravitating towards people, and people will end up gravitating towards you. And as long as you build your bonds well, then you'll always have people around you. But even in that situation, don't get too comfortable. You always have to be the best person for yourself. Even if you have all these powerful people surrounding you, even if you have all this support, all this brace, you still need to be able to fall back on yourself. Don't rely on someone so much to the point where they're not there anymore and you almost can't function because the simple fact that they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you can allow that in certain circumstances, but don't allow it to the point where you can't fall back on yourself because you put so much of yourself into them. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really give you room to breathe or room to move or room to do anything. Whether it's you focusing on yourself through something like working out, or just something that is like a cornerstone to you. And to me, a cornerstone is something that you build off of. So let's say you started writing or reading or doing any of these things, meditating, drawing, some type of habit like dancing, uh, sports, like anything like that that can help you in life. You basically just take that. You would always do that first. You would always do that thing to like pursue that, but on top of that, you put that first, and then you have other things. So like, let's say you go work out for your football training. You do your training, you do like all that stuff, right? And then after that, you might go read, you might listen to music, you might like do other productive stuff, but usually the main thing, the cornerstone, is what you're going to build off of. So it's always going to land there first. And that's usually what you're going to be best at majority of the times, is that cornerstone, because you've took it and you've took it and you've harnessed it and you've built it up over all these days, all these years. You've just done it and done it and done it and done it. That you've just gotten used to doing it. It's part of your daily routine. You know what I'm saying? So like, you want to do those things, and you want to continue to do those things over and over and over until you get good at them. Like, you will not get good at something for like a month, for like a certain amount of time, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes time to get good at something. So don't think, oh, I'm gonna go meditate for a week. I'm gonna go meditate for 2, 3 weeks. No, you need to meditate for like 2 months to get into your routine. Like I have been meditating for like a month, month and a half, and I'm still not consistent with it every single day. And I do things consistently every day. Like I journal every day. I work out now every day. I like just recently I started doing that for December, so obviously it's not super consistent. But I work out majority days. I mean, I do at least a little workout, even if it's not a full workout, every day. I journal, I meditate, I stretch, I read now, and I just continue to add these things into my routine, right? So saying for myself, as disciplined as I am, I know I can do way better, obviously. But saying that even I can't meditate for a month and a half, like I still struggle with keeping it consistently, says enough that, you know, just because you've done it for a month does not mean that you can't turn around and be like, oh, well, I don't want to do it, and then just don't do it. Rather than it just being part of your routine and you just doing it. Of course, yeah, sometimes you're still not going to want to do it. That's just how it is. That's just how we are as people, right? But overall, you know, eventually you're going to want to do that thing. And to get back to the beginning of this video, just a whole thought of continuing to improve, because I definitely did steer off a little bit there. But the main thing is just keep putting things in front of you to make your life harder now, but make it easier later. You don't want to make your life easier now. Go party, go do these fun things, right? Because you're so young. You shouldn't be putting all this pressure on yourself. That's what everybody's going to tell you. They're like, you just got out of school. Don't put all this pressure on yourself. And where are they in life? Like, let's be honest. Where are they in life? Are they in a good spot? Are they in a good position? Are they where you want to be in your future? No? Okay, then. Do not listen to someone who you don't want to be. Do not listen to someone who works at a 9 to 5, who just busts their ass, specifically puts their time, like their hard-earned time, into making money, as in 1 hour equals X amount of money, right? That's what they do. You don't want to be stuck doing that all your life. You don't want to do things like that, so obviously you're going to strive to avoid that. Obviously you're going to strive to improve. Obviously you're going to strive to do things that they wouldn't do, that they might be like, wow, he's doing all these things, I would never do that. That's why you're stuck. That's why you're stuck. That's why you're telling me, oh, you shouldn't push yourself. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Listen to what you think. If you see someone and they are not where you want to be in the future and you want to surpass them, yes, you can acknowledge some of the things they have to say, because I guarantee you every person you look around, they have some knowledge that you don't, so you can listen to that, right? But do not think for a second that you can just absorb all of one person's knowledge who is, you know, in this closed mindset. They don't really have the open mindset to grow, and then just all of a sudden you're going to be some insane, like, no, it's not going to happen. You need to take these steps on your own. You need to develop these traits on your own. You need to develop these skills on your own. And of course you can listen to people along the way, help them like put you up there, you know, bring some people up there with you even, so that way you have people on your level. You have people that came along with you through this. You have some people to lean back on if you really need it. Because no matter how strong you are, someone's always going to need somebody to lean back on. At least one person. Like, it's just a given. That's how we are as humans. You know what I'm saying? Most people might not need it as much as others, but for the most part, it takes time and effort for people to, like, continue to do these things. Right, hold up. I had to get the lighting back. I had, like, a thing in the background to keep the lighting, right? But for the most part, like, this video is almost over. You just want to continue to improve. That is it. Continue to put these things in front of you. Like I said earlier, make your life harder now, as hard as possible. If you feel like you're struggling, that is awesome. That is what you want. You want to struggle. You want to wake up tomorrow and be like, damn, I don't want to do this. Like, there's a part of me that doesn't want to, but I have to. You know, I have to wake up. I have to continue to do these things every single day, because there is something inside of me that tells me that I want to be better. And to be better, I have to do more than the average. I have to be better than the average. I have to continue to push through these hard times that I'm putting amongst myself. Everybody's suffering a certain amount. Why not make myself suffer more so I can succeed more, right? That's exactly what you want. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to continue to put out motivational content, definitely more like this, because usually I'm not like this in my videos. I want to be more like this. I want to be more in the video, you know what I'm saying? I want to be more like talking to you guys, not just some screen, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all like this video, leave a comment below, like, maybe even subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Stay disciplined, stay motivated. Peace, y'all.